and that's the Himalayan range. You have the North Pole and the South Pole full of ice, and then the third pole is really that huge reservoir of precious water in the form of ice. And then you realize what you're doing essentially through inaction to this generation, and how much worse it's going to be for future generations. So it seems to me you've got to elevate the debate, and I don't see governments doing it. I don't see business doing it, because there are good businesses and there are not so good businesses. But clearly, if you look at the economic downturn, much of it has occurred because there's been an abandonment of ethics in business behavior. So I think it's for the NGO community to really go out, and for civil society to mobilize our thinking, our conscience, and I would say to be able to appeal to the human spirit, that what we're dealing with, and the first presentation we had yesterday by this actor, where he showed the earth as a tiny speck. You know, we arrogate ourselves to a level where we believe that, you know, we are the supreme masters of this earth and all the natural resources, and we can exploit them the way we want. But I think we have to think from a much higher level. And I think that's where ethics come in so critically as the missing dimension in the debate. So I feel very grateful. I feel honored at being invited to come and speak to a committed group of people who can really change the entire nature of the debate. And this is something that would appeal to, if you really keep at it, and of course it'll take a lot of perseverance, because remember, there are huge vested interests who are going to paint you as misguided meteors who are falling on the earth and trying to destroy whatever we have. But I think you really have to persevere, you have to persist, and if you do, certainly you'll be able to change the nature of the debate. And we need that with a sense of urgency, because ethics demands that action has to be taken early. I'm supposed to represent a scientific organization, and perhaps science cannot give you the answer, but science can give you the building blocks on the basis of which the ethics become so clear. And this is what I would like to place before you. The fourth assessment report of the IPCC has told you about the impacts of climate change, which are going to be inequitable, which are going to be unfair, and which are going to be severe in several parts of the world if we take no action. It also tells you that taking action is really an extremely attractive option. So why is it that we've been moving along a path where we have been plundering the natural resources of the planet, where we have been disrupting the climate system? Well, I think it's just that we've been driven by this blind desire to produce and consume more and more, irrespective of the impacts that we have on all that we have inherited when we came into this world. So I would like to commend this effort. I would like to wish you all the best. And please use all the information that's available in the IPCC fourth assessment report, because hopefully that would be of some value in your elevating the debate to the level of ethics. Because if one is totally ignorant about what's happening and what's going to happen, then no argument is going to work. But if you can support the ethical principles on which you're going to carry out your appeal and carry it forward with scientific facts, then to that extent, I think you would be much stronger, you will be far more convincing, and we need to convince the world in a hurry that action is required. So I won't say any more, and I trust what you would like to do is to have a discussion or a debate on this, but I just wanted to present my views, and once again, I'm very, very sorry for coming late. I really shouldn't have done that, but I hope you'll forgive me. Thank you.